My hair okay?
Mm-hmm.
It's not crooked or nothing. It's in the center, right?
Yeah, it's in the center, baby.
Because I can't see.
It's wonderful, baby. It's wonderful.
Okay.
You look good. You for real. You look good.
Follow your lead, okay?
All right, baby.
You lead, I follow.
All right, baby. You look good. You for real. You look good.
Thank you.
You guys, man, we back here in the documentary, and like I've been saying, majority of the time throughout the documentary, and I mentioned my beautiful fiance as she's sitting right next to me, just full of nerves right now. You feel me? Like, but in this time as we at like in 2013, and like I was saying, man, I was like, man, you gonna be my boo. You gonna be, we gonna get together. We gonna do our thing. You feel me? And she was just like, yeah, okay.
Like, yeah, okay.
Mm-hmm. But before we get to that though, like I already explained to a lot of people about the episode though. So you wanna clear it up about the kiss? You know how we was in the classroom and you was just like, come here, babe, come here, Dre, and you kissed me. So like you wanna explain to everybody what, babe? You want to explain the kiss though, babe? Because I mean, obviously that's how we got in trouble though, right?
No. I don't need to explain the kiss because me and you both know.
Oh, we both know. I mean, you kissed me though. It's all good though. I mean, it's all good. I mean, cause you say that I said come here. I always say that you said come here. I mean, hey, I think some things just may have been destined though, but
I was minding my business.
I mean, I was minding my business too. We was in the same class. I guess minding each other business though. I mean, we ain't have, everybody else was doing their thing, playing the games and stuff.
It was like the end of the school year.
Yeah, it really was though. It really was at the end of the school year though. How we wind up back together though. From 1999 all the way. It's 2021 now. How we wind back up together? We gonna take them down memory. You don't know. I know. She gonna talk about I don't know. Yeah, let's refresh the memory then. I mean, started with a text message. You ain't want to be bothered with me, did you?
No, it started with you messaging me on Facebook telling some hey sexy.
Hey sexy.
Yeah, I remember that.
I really think that I don't think I said hey sexy.
Yes, you did.
For real? You got that message?
I wish I can go find it. I'm sure I do. I gotta go look at my messages.
I don't think I said hey sexy. I probably said hey Brittany.
No, you didn't.
Oh, what makes you think I said hey sexy?
Because I remember what you said.
I'm not saying
I brushed you off because I was in a situation at the time. So
a situation. But okay. She said I said hey sexy though, but we got back together and it was beautiful because I was. Go ahead. I know. I want to hear it.
No, wait. No, I'm waiting for you to say what you need to say.
I mean, I'm saying what I'm saying. Like, I called you. We was texting. And the crazy thing, all my phones been always fucked up for some reason, though. I was texting you on a broke phone. My phone was all messed up. But I was just so excited.
I would have never known your phone was broke the way you was calling. I was like, oh, okay.
Oh, yeah. For real. But nah, my phone was all messed up and I was just like, you know what, man? For real though. Because I said this on the podcast before, like being dating in the wheelchair, for me it was always like before me and Britt got back together, I was more so like, okay, I get in a relationship with someone who's, as Babe say, able-bodied, because maybe, two people in a wheelchair, you'd be like, well, at least I felt like, what can we, do or what we can accomplish? And that was just me being young and thinking.
It's funny because I felt the same way when I was, teen. I was like, why would I date somebody else in a wheelchair? I'm in a wheelchair. Like, what we gonna do for each other? Like, like bump wheels all day. Like,
exactly.
So I was like that. I was like, well, I always wanted to appeal to, more of an able-bodied person because I feel like they can help me, with whatever I will possibly need help with, or whatever. But now that I'm a full-grown adult,
you kind of like.
You kind of like.
You look at.
You look at it differently because now it's like, oh, if I was to ever date an able-bodied person before you, I would feel like, oh, this person would think, oh, they got to do everything for me. Like, they got to be my caregiver or something like that. And I don't like that whole vibe with that. So.
Nah, I understand what you're saying, cause I was in that mode. I really was in that mode. Was just like, and then cause I remember my mom was like, do she like you? Whether it be a couple of females who was just able-bodied, and my mom was always kind of a little skeptical because she don't want nobody taking advantage of her son. Vice versa. It could be anything, but that's how I was. But when you're young, you think like that, and sometimes you just gotta look within, and sometimes something would just be literally right in front of your face, whether, cause we would have been like, man, if we would have met maybe 10 years prior to that, we would have probably been married. Who knows? What you think?
Yep, I think so.
No, you think so? I think so too, though. For real, though.
Yep.
I think so too. That's a nice ring, though.
Oh, thank you.
Real beautiful.
My husband gave it to me. He just was like, here you go, man.
Oh, yeah? Okay. Hey, no, not for real, though. Like, that's how I thought for a long time, though. But, man, we got back together, and in January of 2013, man, and
gosh,
yes,
I remember that like it was yesterday. And I still, every time I think about it, or every time we have a discussion about it, I still light up and feel the same way that I felt the day that we, reconnected.
Yeah, we reconnected. Cause I was like, when we gonna meet? I'm tired of,
He was like, what you hiding from me? I'm like, no, what I need to hide from you for? So you was like, what you say? You said I'm gonna meet you.
Yeah, I said I was gonna meet you at 4 times subway station. I'm waiting.
Yeah. Okay, so he said he gonna meet me at 4 times station, and I was like, oh, okay. So I didn't think no more about it. I went on about my day, and then when it was time for me to leave, we was on the phone, but I didn't know he had already was there or whatever. So I had went in the bathroom to check my head, make sure everything was straight. Man, it was so many emotions going through my mind at that time. And to me, I felt like I was looking a crusty ass mess. My hair was just everywhere. My lashes wasn't done. My nails wasn't popping. And baby, I was popular for the nails, honey. I had to have my nails on every 2 weeks.
Every 2 weeks. She's
or whatever. So I'm like, oh my God, I hope he like what he see. Like, I'm a little off today. I'm a little off with the way I look. So I'm like, I'm in the bathroom talking to myself like, girl, you look good. Just with my lip gloss at, just putting on shit or whatever, trying to make myself look good. So I leave out the bathroom and I'm like, okay, I'm not gonna be nervous. So I get off the elevator and then I look. So I get downstairs and I'm like, oh my God, it's Dre. Like real handsome looking, just looking all good and stuff. I'm like, okay. He look real good. He look real good. Okay. That was the first time he ever when we linked up. He just went with me home. Real sweet. He's always been so sweet and generous to me. Like periodically throughout the time that I was doing what I was doing, he would come and meet me to make sure I get home safe. So it was dope.
Hmm. It was dope. It was dope though. Man though. But yo, I do remember that because I was like, man, I want to see you. For real, I ain't about to, keep messing you on the phone and you in DC and stuff like that though. But man, our time spent together, and being together when we linked back up in 2013, like I said, was awesome because we originally met in 1999 in River Terrace. I made her laugh, and I guess the rest from history since then. Like I said, we was together, and we really didn't talk after the whole kiss situation. We really didn't talk in junior high school. I mean, high
Yeah,
school.
cause I was real upset about that. Like I thought me and you were cool. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I thought, yeah, we was cool.
We were friends before
Exactly.
we decided to start
Exactly,
kissing
but
on each other.
exactly.
And then,
Okay,
and then
let's talk about it. We was friends though. Friends don't just go tell other friends' business though. Like if we want to talk about it, like I kissed you.
okay, but I felt some type of way because it's
Well, why you didn't come to me then? Why you didn't come to me?
I don't know. I don't know why I didn't come to you and just talk to you about it, but I felt some type of way because it's like, okay, you you got a girlfriend, you putting your lips on me, but then it's like when we together, you just be like,
I
you
be
know
like
what you be
what?
doing. But yeah, you wanna be all like just trying to flirt with me the whole time you got a girlfriend. I ain't mad because at this time I ain't saying nobody, so it don't make me no difference.
Mm.
So I don't know.
I mean, I just think
That
for
whole
real.
thing was just crazy, and I was
Yeah.
just like, how can he lie like that? You know what I mean?
I mean, yeah, but I
Why,
mean,
like, why would he lie? Like, I'm
but
so.
I so if it was the roles reversed though, like and let's say I still kissed you, and I wasn't in a relationship and you were though, you feel me? Like how would you feel? Like I wouldn't have go tell nobody. I would have been kept that to ourselves though. I would have came to you or called you as soon as we got home and was like, "What's up with that kiss though?" I'm asking like, so I'm just saying though, like I understand you felt some type of way. We could have came to each other and yeah, you right. I was in a relationship that was, 13, 14 years old. Like, I mean, maybe my lips wanted your lips. I'm just gonna put it like that. Like, so I mean,
But my thing is, okay, even with that, you knew what you wanted from the start. Why didn't you just say anything instead of getting in a relationship with the other person and then
because
making
like,
it seem like you don't really care, but you care?
mm,
Like, why didn't you just tell me, like, look, you know what it
I
is?
did though. I did though. I did tell you that though, but you was on your own. You was doing your own thing. Like I came in the show.
You
You
told
was,
me that?
yeah, I really did. I told you I liked it, you and everything. I still had a crush on you and everything though. Like you, you know it. Like we was talking that whole summer, and you talking about how I was following you, and you was just the shit. You was the 8th grader. I was a 7th grader coming in the show. You were like
look,
young and
like that really made a difference.
I think it did make a difference though, for real though. But yeah, I told you though. But and then like I said, the other joke, man, that we got together through a hookup. Like
but even if you knew that was the case and it was a hookup, you should have been like, no, I don't accept that because my heart is somewhere else.
Look here,
That's
look
what you
here.
could have said.
I mean, I don't know. Look, I mean, I say it went the way it went because you weren't showing the nigga no attention. You was just too cute.
But I'm not going to make
Coming to school, head braided, looking good. I'm talking about we had to wear uniforms every day. Our uniforms was good, looking good every day. Made a way to make that junk look good. I had to have the basic ass uniform
my head
shirt.
was always popping.
Like,
My
you
head
feel
was
me?
always on point.
So, I don't understand that. But anyway, though, like I guess she felt some type of way, like she said in high school. She didn't want to say nothing though. Like we just
I
passed
mean,
by each other.
why would I say anything in high school when I was already in a situation in high school?
I mean, but it don't matter though. I mean, I was in a situation though. I mean, you could have still spoke. It don't hurt though to
I
speak.
did speak to you.
I mean, you spoke.
No, I was. Don't make it ever seem like I was giving you no cold shoulder because you know that is not the case. I've always been nice and friendly to you. Never mean.
I mean, I ain't saying you would never mean. You ain't never. Nah, you would never mean though, for real.
I just couldn't entertain you because I was dealing with something else.
Oh, okay, that's respectful. I understand that. I understand that though.
Look, I'm not like you.
Okay, all right. She gonna put me on blast though. She gonna put me on blast. I'm up. $28. What you get? From where? 28. That sounds about right. Young lady got their ass blown in this game. As long as you comfortable. As long as you comfortable. Man, getting back, man, it was awesome. Like I said, we talked throughout high school, and then 2013 came around. It was just like, she still look good. You got certain people, who grow up into their looks, and you got certain people who be, pretty as a mud when they little, and then like, well, damn, I went to school with Shawty, and she don't look, or I went to school with him. Like, what happened? But like, yeah, she done grew into her looks, man, and man, yeah, met her at Fort Totten, and we were just, it was on from there. It was on from there, though, for real. Late night calls and all that.
It was on from there.
It was on from there, huh? Like, what made you just wanted to, I guess, be with me again, or give me a chance, I guess. Since you said I was in your inbox talking about, hey, sexy.
What made me give you a chance?
Yeah, like
what made
yeah,
you
like
start
what?
dating?
But yeah, both of them.
I mean, because we would talk.
Because you basically threw me to the side.
We would talk all day, every day. So it was basically like we took the time to really like get to know each other.
Mm-hmm.
As adults,
Mm-hmm.
and like when you was telling me about yourself and the things that you were doing, I was like, oh yeah, that's real good. I'm a certain type of way. I'm all about my education.
Mm-hmm.
I love school. I love learning or whatever. So I'm like, oh yeah, he going for his degree, blah 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 blah, and he got something going for himself. And at the time, this was like 2 years after the fact. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So I felt like I gave myself enough time to like heal and process everything from the last situation I was in. And I was like, okay, well, what is it gonna hurt? Is either we either gonna just date, and if we don't like each other, we go our separate ways. But if we together, then we together.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
you're right, cause man, it blew my mind for one, cause I had a lot of stories about couples who've been together and or they met in high school or junior high school. I never kind of like been through something like that until now, because it was like, it always blows my mind. It was like, well, the one that I was sitting in classroom back in 1990, big toaster head, like for real though, like. But
yeah.
Man, but yeah, man, like it was fun.
It was fun.
But another thing that you was saying, like I did, and that's another thing I was previously saying about going to school and stuff, man. Like it just wasn't for me. And then also getting my new place up the street, man. I'm like, okay, yeah, I got a new place. I got a girlfriend now. Like, I feel good. You feel me? Yeah, it's on and popping, like, and then school wasn't just, at that point in time, it just wasn't hitting. I was already, like, going for maybe, like, 2 years at the time, and I just got comfortable, like, you get your own place, you ain't under, Mom Duke's roof no more. You just like, I can do whatever I want. I'm grown. Like, what the hell? Like, but, periodically people would say, or my sister or my mom was like, you still going to school? And, I'd be like, yeah, I'm going. And I wouldn't even go. I wouldn't even go because I just.
Why didn't you tell them, like, look?
Because I felt like, either with me either doing the rapping stuff or me either going to school was like something that they in a way can cheer for. Like it was like, it gave them
basically like, I want them to be proud of me, kind of thing.
Yeah. That's why I said what I said, about, me and podcasting, because I don't, this ain't this me, and I'm all into it. But yeah, like, I got comfortable, and I think, some relationships, hey.
Yeah, they go through what relationships go through things. You know what I mean?
We not the type of couple. I would say in the beginning maybe, we was type, would just probably stay mad at each other maybe for like a whole day or something like that. But now,
no, I don't even think it was a whole day. We probably go no more than an hour.
Oh, no more than an hour?
Hour too.
Me personally, I was a little. Go ahead.
The first thing I'm gonna say, Dad, you hungry?
She sure is though, because if anything wrong, she be like, "Babe, you hungry?" And yeah, she's Chef Bree now. But then I was just, I could say immature, and just the way of thinking of life and everything, because I talked about me drinking a lot, and I felt like I wasn't harming nobody. I was just like, man, I'm drinking my Bacardi, or I'm drinking, whatever, the drink was, of the choice was. And it was just like, babe, slow down. And I'm like, man, I'm sitting here chilling. And I'm like, what's the deal, babe? Like, why you being like that though? Like, so, hey.
I felt like you had to go through that. You know what I mean? You was fresh out your mama house. Like, come on now. And you we was 23 at the time?
Yeah.
So yeah, you had to go through what you had to go through. Like,
yeah.
You here now.
Exactly. I'm here right now with you though. You feel me?
I know, with me.
I know, right? Just boom, just whew. Feel me? I know everybody just been looking at you the whole time they've been watching this episode. They probably glanced at me like twice.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, they were like, we hear him all the time. Yeah, that's Dre on Wheels. They here for you though. But I mean, like, yeah, we in life we all go through, our daily struggles and stuff like that. But the fact that I had someone in my life that was also in a wheelchair, that also can resemble some of the things that I go through in life, is also, awesome, because, like, it's crazy to think in a way, because it's like, okay, if I was dating someone who could walk, could they understand, my pain or whatever the case?
To me, I'm sorry.
No, go ahead, babe. No.
But to me, I don't think nobody that's able-bodied and walking around can understand this life until they're put in a position where they have to be in a wheelchair or, be confined to something that they're not used to.
Mm-hmm.
Nobody can ever understand what it is that we go through on a daily basis,
Yeah.
So no, I don't think that people, they may, not to say that they don't have family members or, people like that with issues, but again, you're not sitting in the wheelchair 24/7, 7 days a week. You know what I mean? This is not your dependency. You could easily walk up and down some steps.
Yeah.
Like.
Yeah, people are afraid what they don't understand, People really shy away and just be, Like I tell her, she be like, I'm surprised you really have too many girlfriends before me. Like I always tell this story because it's like, she look good, don't she? Look good. She riding down the street, it'd have been an accident. Me, look, I'm got my shirt on, I'm just Dre, you feel me? And like, no, it don't work because, you feel me? Like, I just think because my disability is so visible than hers, you feel me? I wouldn't get the time of day with any woman, you feel me, who probably wasn't in the wheelchair, such as, my baby right here. That's how I always felt. And that's how I've been, but her, boom, I'm telling you. Hey, sexy, how you doing? Where your man at?
I hate that. That is the worst. And then I don't like the ones who be slick trying to do it while you with me. Like, don't do that.
You need some help, dude.
That's disrespectful. Like, don't do that. That's real disrespectful.
Want me to pick that up for you?
No, I got it. Thank you.
For real though, man. Like, and then like I she's saying, is with me is like, if you at the store or whatever, you pull out some money or whatever, it's like, I can take care of you. Like, well, damn though. Like, you ain't asked me what my name was. You ain't say how you doing. You gonna tell me I can take care of you? What gave you what gave you the thought that I need your ass to take care of me? What? Because I pulled out some money? It's crazy, man. It's crazy. Man.
The things people do.
The things people do. I remember when you first came over my house and you couldn't find where the bus stop was at.
Oh my God, yeah. Yes, that was so crazy. I remember that when I first was going over his house for the first time. I get off the elevator and
it was Benner Road Subway.
Yeah, I'm at Benner Road Subway Station, so I get off the elevator and I'm like, where the hell the bus bay at? So I'm like, I don't know what to do. I'm looking, I'm like, all right, let me call back, because I ain't, to be honest, y'all, and y'all might think that it's kind of like bougie or whatever, but I ain't never been to no station that didn't have a bus bay. I'm used to being able to get off the elevator at a station and get smooth on the bus or wait for a bus. So I'm like, at first I thought maybe I was at the wrong station. So I called Bay and I'm like, Bay, where the bus bay? And he like, huh? I'm like, where the bus bay? Why ain't no buses outside or whatever, right? So he like, you gotta go across the street. I'm like, I gotta do what?
Yeah.
So I'm like, oh my God. Really? I'm at this broke down ass station with no bus bay, about to cross the street on Denner Road.
She said broke down station. Man.
So he was like, yeah, you gotta go this way. So he was just giving me directions to, how to get to the bus stop to get to his house or whatever. So ever since then, we was just kicking it. Like, I would periodically go over his house. Like, I would never forget the one time that I surprised him. He didn't even know. I had told him I was going home. The whole time, I was making my way to his house. And he opened that door. If y'all could have seen the look on his face, it was so priceless. I was like, I got you, didn't I? He was like, yep, you sure did. So we would periodically do little stuff like that, throughout the relationship as it went on. But we did hit a rough patch.
As every relationship does.
Yep, we did hit a rough patch. And it was all due to him, I felt like I was losing. To me, I felt like I was losing a person that I fell in love with when I first met him. He was so driven. He would be in school. He would be writing scripts, writing, movie scripts, writing music, all of that stuff. And it was just like, okay, so what happened? You know what I mean? And then, of course, the alcohol came into play. And then I was just like, I just reached a point where I was like, I'm out. Like, I can't continue to watch my friend, my best friend, even though we are dating and in a relationship, this is my best friend, like my number one, my ride or die. Like, I can't watch him go through this, you know what I mean? And I'm not. So, well.
Yeah. What an episode that was. brought Bay along for the ride. It was very, very fun. What you think about it, Bay?
It was a lot of good memories and things.
She's shy, you guys. But man, what an episode. Nothing but the brazen truth, you guys. Until next time.